So we're hitting arms. Can't really ask much more. I love training arms. We're running back the 21s that Zach put us on. I've already done some warm up hammer curls seated just to get my biceps in. They're already pretty pumped. So we're going to do this. Probably a preacher, a rope curl. We're going to add in some tricep movements. I think I'm going to do a rope push down, really light squeezing. A lot of squeezing, just really making sure we're getting tension and just getting it done. Okay. So these, I don't know, they hit that peak, but they're hitting that outside brachialis too, which I need to get developed. So this is not 100% the worst movement. I know it looks like I'm not really doing reps, but you're doing bottom portion, top portion, and then full 7 reps. So 7, 7, 7, 21. All right, let's do another set. So obviously right now I'm by myself, so I'm having to record and walk into frame. So it's going to be a little longer of a video because I'm not just going straight in, but it's okay. Uh, I was at work pretty late last night, and I wasn't going to wake up and train with my guy, so I wanted to get a little bit of extra sleep in. So I woke up around 9ish and just started putting in the work. Went and got my pre and came straight here. I mean, I woke up and this is the first thing that came to my mind. Is just I need to get the training out the way, and now I'm just wondering what I'm going to eat when I leave here because I'm hungry already and I'm about to be depleted. So the pose down should be really good because we have no fluid or no food. We have pre-workout with water, so we're pretty hydrated because it is a core nutritionals mix. So they have hydration, salt in there, so you're hydrated. But I haven't had any food, so I can't wait for that. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. Let's go do a tricep movement and then back to the bicep. We're gonna go alternating. All right. So push down machine. I've made my own seat belt because I can push the weight down, but the machine pushes me up. So I made this, and this is gonna hold me down while I'm moving the weight, so I'm not flying up, and I can do my set. There's not much more to explain. It's just pushing down. So let's get into it. That was a good starting set. I warmed up with 1 plate. That's 2 plates. So probably throwing like a 25 or a 35 and just see what we can do. All right, more of a front view here. I just ended up doing 3 plates because I figured I could probably do it. So let's go for 8 reps. And I should be able to do 8 reps, assuming that the seat belt or the belt does what it needs to do and holds me down. So let's try to do this while I'm getting to this front position. Let's just get this work. Up, up, up. I did like 8.5. I really wish I could have got that 9th one because it started moving good. I'm gonna have to use this belt technique a little bit more on other machines because it's working. So let's move to our next movement. All right, so I've decided for my next bicep movement to do single arm preachers. Really just gonna focus on squeezing, starting with my left side because it's my weakest. We are on 50 pounds. Nothing crazy. Should be good to squeeze. And you might have to go up, you might have to go down. We'll figure it out. But let's get into this. All right, so end up just matching the arms out. Um, I'm gonna up it, and we're gonna do both arms at the same time now. Single arm is time consuming, which is not an issue, but it also just doesn't always feel good when you're in both. The squeeze is a little bit better. So let's focus on squeezing both hands, lightweight. It's like 95. Should be able to rep this out. Let's just get it over with. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's do one more set and lower the weight. All right, so I dropped it down to 80. Same thing, 2 arms or both, like a regular, and then just do as many as I can. We might add a few partials. I don't like really doing partials for biceps. I'm a little afraid I'm gonna tear one. I don't know if it's just fear or if it could possibly actually happen with this like low weight, but I'm a little scared to do stuff like that. But we're just gonna do it because if I tear the bicep, it probably will come back stronger, right? Yeah, probably not, but it's okay. Okay. 6 very slow reps, and 4 partials. So let's go do a tricep movement. All right, rope push downs. Can't really go wrong with these. 70 pounds, probably gonna work my way up to 90 or 100. We're pretty already exhausted, so this might be one of the final movements. I don't know what I really else have, so we'll figure it out. But we're just gonna do these sets first, and we'll decide from there. All right, we're for sure up in the weight. All right, so we just jumped to 90. This might be the final set. It may not be the final set. So we're just going to have to figure out. I'm assuming this is going to move easy. We're really just trying to get up and down control, really activate the tricep. And yeah, I mean, let's just get into it. Oh, okay. Let's do a straight bar push down, a rope hammer curl, and let's get out of here. So once again, nothing crazy. 60 pounds, focus on getting it down, squeezing at the bottom, slow up. I don't care if I only get 6 reps. I'm just here to feel it. So let's get this going. Okay. I was getting like really fatigued there, so let's up the weight and really try to squeeze down. All right, we moved it to 90. Make this our last set on these. Triceps are pumped, and then let's go do some cable curls with like a rope, hammers like that, or like this, and let's go post down and get out of here. Oh, okay. All right, let's do some rope hammers and get out. So I don't have a rope, but we do have this. So we're just going to grip it low and do the same thing as we normally would. Just okay. That was a little light. I had been underestimating myself, so we're gonna up it to like 100 and do as much as I can, and then post down because I'm fried. All right, top set. Let's get let's get crazy in this set. Last set of the day. You can't. I hate leaving my arm days because they're so good, but anything more, it's just not going to be beneficial. I'm already so pumped and fatigued; it's just crazy. So it's just going to be like holy cardio or something. So let's go pose down. So, like I was saying, we are sufficiently pumped as you see in the arms, looking big. So let's start with like a side chest. There's the tricep. Show the bicep there. Ooh. See this side. I don't favor my left side a whole lot. Tricep still looks good. Back double by. Okay. Let me move over for that one. I for sure got into the camera there. I mean, biceps are sufficiently pumped. Like, okay. So, I'm gonna sit here and talk for a little bit, and then yeah, well, actually, I want to hit like a front lat with the biceps. I'm gonna see what that looks like. I don't know. My lats aren't too pumped. When they're pumped, we look crazy. So let's go talk. So let's future plans here. Probably gonna take the summer off work. Well, I'm really just gonna put my 2 weeks in. I've already talked to my manager about that. Just because I want the summer to myself before I go to college. I think it's a very enjoyable experience. If I can have the summer before I leave with everybody. um, Maybe over the summer we can really lock in on our diet. I don't know. As right now I'm not really locked in at all. I'm just sort of just munching food. It's working. I'm going up, but in fatty ways. Like I'm just getting more body fat than I am actual muscle weight or muscle mass, I should say. So lock in on the diet. Uh, Focus in on myself this summer. Bunch more content. I didn't get the hamstring video yesterday. I just was in like a mood where I just felt horrible, and I just think it would have been a waste for me to make a video and it just not be good to watch or entertaining. Today I'll post this one because it was really good. Um, I mean, you can't mess up arms. Like you go in here, 3 scoops of pre-workout, and you just come in and you just know it's going to look good because your arms are just growing and they just look the best. They get pumped up easy. I did one movement and my biceps were pumped, but you have to do multiple movements for each head. You got the short head, long head, and then you add a few extra things in there just to get some extra work. The belt with the tricep 3 plates, that was like epic. That's for sure going to be like staple movement now. But we got a rest day tomorrow, and the day after that, I'll get a video back out.